live, girls. Hello,
Did they hear me?
Yes. I don't know.
Oh, no. Well,
Anyway, there's nobody on the comment section. Because I went, 2 minutes has got to be pretty close.
it's pretty close.
That is bright colors back there. It
Isn't
really
that
sets it off.
We have one panel left. It's
That's
crazy.
all?
One panel. Yeah, I've tried to reorder and they were already sold out. Hey, Suzette and Carolyn and Brenda, welcome. If you're new to watching, we are Fabric Chicks Creative Oasis in Gardnerville, Nevada, which is northern Nevada by South Lake Tahoe, Carson City, Reno area. We do have a shop that you can come and shop in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 10 to 4, or anytime by appointment. We do lots of retreats and classes and Zooms and all kinds of things. So if you're interested, let us know and we'll get you a schedule. Hey, Beverly Ann and Sharon and Victor and Joanne, welcome. So we do have a special guest here. Donna is going to be doing some demos. And we have Doris behind the camera.
Devin will be coming.
Not Devin, a little pale skin today. Okay, so while we're having people jump on, if you have any questions, this is super interactive, so you can just type them in, and either we'll answer or somebody who's watching will answer you. We are going to show you demos, but we're also going to show you items that you can purchase. If you want to purchase something and you haven't registered yet, you can just call the number that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, and we will get that.
As soon as we find the phone.
It's in my pocket.
Okay.
It's right here.
Good.
Thank you, Sharon. We love it when you share these posts
And
because that
Beverly?
gets it to the next. It gets the reach out a little bit further, and it will help us to be able to continue doing this, for the rest of our lives.
And Beverly shared too. Thank you, Beverly.
Perfect. Thank you, Suzette. I wish I had a written calendar, but I am working on it. I promise I will have a written calendar. I think I can probably get to that this weekend. For the calendar will be for next year. Next year.
Next
year, but next year we will put it in all of your boxes. And then don't forget that we are playing bingo or quilto this coming up Monday at 4:00. So most of you should have already gotten your bingo cards in your packages. Okay, so what do we want to start with? Okay, well, let's do Donna. Okay, come on, Donna. We're going to start with Donna is from Oakley. I was going to say Antioch, but Oakley. It was close-ish.
You got it.
Yeah, Oakley, California. And she's come up with her husband. Her husband was so nice. He brought her here. And then he sat and tied up panels for us. It was so nice. Now I don't have to stay up till midnight doing that tonight.
There we go.
Okay, so what are you going to demo today?
Okay, I have 4 demos for you guys.
4 demos. And I'm just going to say, you might be watching royalty here. The first time that I remember Donna is when she won at PIQF. She made a whole ensemble, like a jacket, a skirt, a tote bag, a whole ensemble out of IKEA blue plastic bags.
That was you?
And she won.
Well, I liked it, by the way.
She won. And what did you win?
Well, that time around, I only came out with, best innovation, I think. Something like that for the show.
Yeah, most creative.
Yeah, pretty ribbon and a nice little check.
Yeah.
But the time when I won big and won the Bernina.
Yes,
that
a brand new Bernina she won one year at PIQF.
Yep, you got it. And that was for an entire ensemble that I had embroidery up and down the arms, a dress with embroidery on it, a bag, and a hat, and another time I even did shoes.
Wow. So holy cow, shoes. So PIQF is short for Pacific International Quilt Festival. It is a quilt show that's held in Santa Clara in the Bay Area, although I hear that it's no longer.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been hearing doubts about it. I just wish they would bring back the show. They had a runway show.
The fashion
every
show was
Friday
so fabulous.
and I was in their fashion show, I think, well, not me, my stuff
Yeah.
was in the fashion show 8 years in a row.
Wow.
So I'd have at
Yeah.
least 2 outfits where the models would come out and they do
Right.
it. And it was so much fun.
Yes.
It really was.
Well,
And
I'd had a booth at Pacific International for years. I didn't even know about the fashion show until Doris told me about it. So I went to the last fashion show that they had.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of expense. And it was all volunteers.
a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Rachel Clark, she did.
She
every-
did
Yes.
wonderful
Yes.
She
job.
really did.
Yeah.
And so my understanding is that she's still doing it, but I think the next show is in Pennsylvania. And I actually have an
Oh.
entire ensemble that I can put in that show.
Oh, so you're going to ship them. The Mancuso brothers run Pacific International. They own it, and they do have several other shows. So mostly on the East Coast, though.
Yeah.
So I do think that they're going to continue doing those shows, so you can still enter stuff in.
And then they have the schoolhouse too,
Mhm.
where you watch all of them are online. So when the
Oh.
schoolhouse is coming up,
Okay.
that might be in January.
Okay.
So, yeah. So you
Yeah.
can still take classes even if you're on the West Coast and you don't want to go all the way to the East Coast. So
Perfect. Okay, so what are you going to show us today?
okay, so I'll start with just telling you how to do it, and then you'll see like a ta-da at the end. I'm up here and I'm just at a condo, and I didn't bring anything circular, so I used a pot lid.
Okay.
That's all they did, and you can see I purposely cut this one out a little kooky because it doesn't have to be dead on. All right, and like I said, a pot lid, any kind of thing, right? So all the way around, trim the edge. But what I do, this is my little secret, is that when I trim, I leave this out a little bit, and then I finger fold it back and then turn it inside out. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Just makes it easier. And this one I did a little bit smaller. This one's only 5 inches. And so just for the camera, I drew a line on it. But normally, like I'm at home, I would just fold it in half, fold it again, and I'd hit it with the iron so I have a nice little crease. Okay, so I'll leave that there so you can see that that's just in force. So this is the trick part. So, and I left my needle in here. So when I have it folded, I would take my needle and just go about 3 times through, right? Then you take this guy up, do the same thing, just sew it in. And then this guy comes up. Does that make sense? So then you end up with this little thing that looks like this. So each time I come up, I just take my needle, pull in a couple stitches. So like my next one to do here, I would come up here. And because this gets really thick, I'm easy on my fingers. I just go to the side, add a couple of stitches. And then when you're done and you have all of them together, putting that guy there, you end up with this, right? So this is what it looked like when I was sewing it, right? So then just sort of play with it. So what you want to do is you want to end up with basically a square. And you just got to kind of manipulate it with your fingers just a little bit until it looks good to you, all right? Then here comes the ta-da moment. I just come over here, lay it flat like that, fold it over, and ta-da! I got a little leaf. Sort of like a cathedral window, if you've ever done cathedral windows. Except this to me would be the cheater way to do it. So I just play with it till I get it the way you want it. And if you notice when I'm doing this, I used a high contrast, so I have a dark and a light. And see, when you're sitting watching TV, you can fold them and make them even prettier. So like this one, I did it in reverse, so you can make them either way you want. But this one, I fussy cut the circle that I have for the background, so I have a little bird on it. And this one, I did so you could see what it's like if you don't have a high contrast.
It's kind of like origami.
Yeah, kind of. And then this one is just a small one, but if you notice on the back, it almost looks like a picture frame. If you wanted to put like a little family picture in there, you could. And then if you had ribbon, which I thought we'd find here at the store, but we didn't, you could just sew a piece of ribbon on one corner and hang it up. And then you've got a little Christmas ornament. And these lay pretty flat, so you can put them in a Christmas card if you want. This right here is what happens with the 5-inch. And this is about 7.5, whatever it is that I had for my pot.
So no special tools are needed because you can just use a bowl or a plate to make a circle.
And then just keep playing with them. And before you know it, you're knocking them out and having fun with them.
Right.
Pretty easy.
Well, and if you wanted to, you could sew them together and then make like a little centerpiece for a table. If you didn't want to make a cute little ornament. Right. All kinds of fun things you can do with
something for a hot pad too, because they're really thick by the time you get done with them.
Right.
And it's a great way to use up your scraps too. So,
or a bigger piece, you could make a pillow.
Right. And then, in bags.
Yeah.
Right? That would be cool in a bag.
Right.
So, but yeah, and if you have the 5-inch squares, sometimes I do something and I'm following the pattern and I end up with like 2 or 3 extra.
Right.
It could be perfect right there, and that could just go with whatever it is that you were making.
Right. So if any of you are last minuters and need ideas for Christmas gifts, these make cute little homemade Christmas ornaments.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay. And then we have,
do you want the other?
We want all 4 of them.
Okay.
All 4 demos.
She's like letting her punishment today, isn't she?
Be careful, you got your needle sticking out of that bag.
Uh-oh. Watch yourself. Thanks for noticing. I was just trying to pick things up. Okay, this is one that that was just given to me as a matter of fact by who.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Charity posted the cute little reel on Facebook, and then Suzette made them, and then Judy made me a whole garland here. So we've got all kinds of fun things. So these are cute little garlands. We got it tangled up here. Cute little garlands. And so I coerced Donna into doing a quick little demo for you. But these are super cute on the Christmas tree or on the mantle or on the anywhere.
They shall have it untangled by 6 o'clock. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Super cute little ornaments.
Now check this out. The way they're hung up here, you can hang them any old way you want, right? I would, because I'm sort of me. I would measure them so that they all hang the same. But basically, it has to take a 2-inch by 10-inch piece of just empty batting, right? And they glued the edge of it. If it was me, I'd use scraps. Get rid of your scraps. And I don't think I'd make it this big. I think I might go a little smaller.
Well, you can see there's the difference in the size here. So you've got some bigger ones and
that.
some littler ones.
Yeah, you could tell the difference.
But they would be super cute just as candy in a dish. Just make a bunch of them loose. We had a loose one at one point. But make them
There is a loose somewhere. Where did it go?
Who
Here.
knows?
No, I don't know. It'll show up.
But you get the idea. You can make a bunch of these loose and throw them in a candy dish.
Okay, so easy peasy. So you just take your string, and like I said, I would measure from end to edge just because I'd want them even. But then you'd lay your little wad of batting to the side. And this right here on one end, you have it folded over like a 1/2 inch. So fold, 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 fold. Bring this up. And then you would just tie on one end, tie in the other end, and then just go into the next one. So keep this like one big long string.
Mm-hmm. So
And
it's
that's
a
it,
no-sew project.
Absolutely.
No-sew project for a quick and easy. You could have the grandkids do it, but it's a great way. You can use up the one that we saw on Facebook had all just scraps. They were all very different. Mm-hmm. These are cute, being the striped candy canes, and then this is the fairy frost. So I do want to just say that we have these cute little packs. I only have 2 of these. We just found these came in the box from Carol actually, but this is fairy frost. So this is what was made with this. So I think it's only fair if we do an auction, but the last 2 bidders will take the second to the last price. So the 2 of you can get the little bundles of these fairy frost packs. And I want to say they were like 7-inch squares. I think they're about 7-inch squares. So S147 is, the auction is starting at $12. So if you want a bundle of Fairy Frost, I know the gals were talking about it in Victor's Monday night class. We do have a couple of those bundles. S147, the auction is starting at $12, and we have 2 of those. While you guys think about bidding on those fabric bundles, I hate to tear apart. Judy tied these together so nicely, but just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Oh, you're fine. You have 2 of this color. You have, I wonder what Carol was going to do with these. 4 of that color, 2 of this. This one looks like it's a little bit bigger. Then 3 or 4 of those. And they are kind of all about that size. So I guess I could measure it for you. About 7 by 7-ish. So you get the idea. S147 is starting at $12. S147.
It's at 15.
Sandy's at 15. Sandy's at 15. So if you guys need some fairy frost, I think we were talking about white fairy frost, but this is multiple colors, great for applique or piecing or anything. Okay, we're going to show you the next demo while you guys are thinking about S147. Hey, Thayla, how are you?
Okay, so here's another easy one. And Beth has like some of the best fabric. So find something that has a nice little, could be a flower. I got Christmas on this one just because of the time of the year. Wonder under, you know, like little steam light on the back of it. Excuse me, cut out whatever design you want. Iron it on to the towel and then just go around the edge. And like I said, that's this shape, but if you have a picture that's a little bit bigger or smaller, you can make it a circle, whatever, right? So,
or you could cut out initials and put on initials if you wanted to customize it.
right.
But really, all you need to do is find some good towels.
Or your toweling that you have in there would work really well.
Yes, the toweling we have would work great. Or if you have something with a stain on it, you could always just slap an applique on top of it. You know, we're frugal here. Yes,
right.
I got those.
Yeah, we're pretty good on those. Yeah, so and you know we all have fabric that really has like some little picture, then you don't want to cut it out. I mean, I've got stuff here, and I get home, it's like, oh, it's so pretty. I don't want to cut it. Right. Then you could put it on a towel, and while it's on the towel, you could easily embroider or put their name on it. So that's something else. So it'd be a quick gift if you're going to a party, and it could be for any season for that matter. It's just Christmas this time around, right?
Just quick and easy gift ideas. We don't want any of you going into debt buying Christmas gifts this Christmas. It's just not a good idea.
Well, that way you got more money for fabric.
That's true. Always an ulterior motive.
All right, so this one, I don't know about you guys, but I buy these panels from her, and it's like I get home, it's like I don't want to take apart the whole thing. But if I have 2 squares that I really love, you could put them together, just sew all the way around. And you could tell on one end here, I just hand stitched here and stuffing. And again, this would look great at your own house or for a gift.
Right.
Fast and easy.
So you can do it with a panel. You can do it with fat quarters. You could do it with anything. And somebody here had a great idea. You can get 2 placemats. You didn't hear that from me at Fabric Chicks because we don't sell placemats.
Yeah.
But
we make our placemats.
We do. We make our placemats. But if you need a quick and easy gift and you don't really love the person, you could get an already made placemat and just sew it together. And there you have a pillow to give them for every season. Watch out, it's going to slip out the bottom there.
Ooh, yeah, there it goes. All right. Well, that's my 4 demo.
Okay, well, you want to keep with me here and do the whole show?
You got
it. Okay.
Or should I show them what they can do with their old zippers?
Yes. I was going to ask you if you made that. Did you sew it on?
Okay, I actually made this to go with an ensemble.
Yeah.
And then it was all ready to be worn, you know, by the models to go down the runway. And I'm sitting there going, what's wrong with the outfit, right? Well, she didn't put the shirt on.
Oh.
It never got worn. So, yeah. But, yeah.
I love it.
You know those trash to treasure bags?
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't quite give me enough old zippers.
Yes.
But I did, however, take some of them and I turned them into like little butterflies. They really turn out good.
Oh.
Just make 4 little loops
Uh-huh.
and put a little, sew a little knot in the middle of them, and then do whatever you want with them.
Oh, you might have to do a demo on that.
Oh, right. I should have shut my mouth shut on that.
Yeah. So you just laid the zipper on the shirt and then just stitched it down.
It's even better. You know your old bolts that have the cardboard on them?
Yeah.
Well, if you have something on that idea, you could pin. So put a bunch of pins, twirl whatever way you want to make your twirls.
Yeah.
And then lay the shirt kind of like over it, go back and forth, or whatever you want to put it on. You can even put this on a tote bag, it'll look really cute. And then once you got it the way you want to, a little bit of that fabric glue that you have.
Yes.
Yeah, just a little bit, dot, dot,
Okay.
dot here and there. And then get it on here. And I put a little bit, I love steam seam. You know, you can get the narrow steam seam
Yeah,
that you have.
Like the
sometimes.
1/4 inch one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
use that on the back side of it and then glue it on and then just start hand stitching wherever you need to.
So
do.
it's hand stitched.
I've got some hand stitching as well as that little steam seam.
Okay.
the
Okay.
tiny
I was
stuff,
gonna
so.
say, how did you get in there to stitch it? Am
There-
I in your private space?
Do you want me to go change my blouse real quick? Wow. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, but you can't. You just got it, and you
Okay, it's hand stitched.
match
Yeah.
the thread. But
Yeah.
a
So
lot of it
fuse
is-
it and hand stitch it.
yeah, the only thing is when your hair is really long.
All right,
you gotta
get it
be
really
careful.
close. Get up real close.
Great. There you go. Okay, move the hair, right? All right. Okay, let me get rid of the demo stuff and
Okay.
then you can tell me
Okay.
whatever you want me to do.
Still have $15.
S147 is at $15. S147 for the 7-inch-ish fairy frost squares. There's a bunch of them here. We didn't count them, but this one has the gold. There's 4 of them, and then 2, 3 of the yellow. So a variety of 7-inch squares. You've got the greens. I think that's Celion. Some creams. S147. And the auction is at $15, and there are 2 of those. S147, there are 2 of them. S147, there are 2 of those packets. Okay. And
Did Devin go home?
yes.
Okay.
Yep. Devin was like, oh, there's
He
too many people.
abandoned us.
He said, there's too many people here, Mom. I said, okay, well, one of us will do, okay, Doris, want me to do the camera and you can come talk about your felting project?
All righty.
Okay. So Doris has a felting class. It is the 3rd Monday of the month, starting in January. This year, we've got a project. You can do any felting project you want, but we do have this pattern comes in your
This is the January
project.
pattern.
And then let me get in close so you guys can really see that. So that is all felted. So if you want to learn felting, this is a great project to learn it on. I think felting is a great resource to have because you can add it to anything.
The one thing now, see, remember, I haven't really done a lot of this yet, so it was new. So I really stabbed it, and I think you can see that. Look what I kind of abused my poor pad. So we can't kind of kill the pads. I'm going to kind of play with the February block to see, kind of maybe put it in a hoop over this so when I felt I don't destroy my pad. It was ripping it off was incredibly difficult. And I have to, this was about that tall, but it has kind of mushed itself back down. So it's ready to go. But the fun thing to look here is it's almost trapuntoed up. It is, you can feel how much higher.
I was going
The
to say, do we
wool
have a
is, and then
stabilizer? We do have batting on the
We
back.
have batting on the back already, but and that's the back, and we have not ironed it yet. So it's not pressed yet. That will be the next step. But it's raised up when you're here. So it's going to, I'm going to attempt quilting. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going in, it will actually raise it up even more like that trapunto effect.
Right.
So that's going to be something interesting to see how it does in the combination when you're doing some regular fabric and felted fabric, what that'll do. And it'll give you an effect that I think is going to be I think you're going to really enjoy those effects. So that's what we're trying to explore here when we're doing these, is what new effects can we get from combining some felting with some of the others. We know it raises it, but we'll see how it does in a full quilt.
Yes, Lucretia, this is live right now. Okay, do you want to show him my block? Because I'm doing the same block right here. I'm doing the same block, but I'm doing different techniques. So I have used the wool applique, the wool that we bought from Color to Die For a few interviews ago. And then I used upholstery fabric in the center. I needle turned it. And then where the white flower is there, I'm gonna felt that. And then here, I'm going to put some folded roses. So you're going to learn a lot of different techniques. It is $10 a class. That includes your pattern. This is the pattern for for February. So January's pattern is this. That's included in your $10. And then this is the February pattern. Of course, you can work on anything you want.
And any technique you want.
Yes.
So playing with learning, maybe one block is completely felted, maybe one block is combined, maybe one block is all wool.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be interesting to see how these come along as we go.
So are you guys going to have kits for people that are new to wool?
We don't necessarily have felting.
I'm going to put together this wool.
Oh, okay.
Some kits.
So yes.
Just the wool. It'll be just the wool. It won't, well, it'll be the pattern. The
Right.
pattern and the wool will be together. So that's kind of
for
happening at home in the middle of Christmas. So we'll see.
Yeah. Suzette, the Olive Doris's classes are the third Monday of the month from 11 to 1. The third Monday of the month from 11 to 1. And we are signing you up for 3 months at a time. So January, February, March, you'll get the 3 patterns for those 3 months. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always let us know. Okay. So you guys,
you've got to do that.
Oh,
one.
okay. So here is a panel that you guys got. You guys bought the Day of the Dead panel a few shows ago. So I just, the other day, cut one of the panels off. There's a lot of designs, like maybe 10 designs. I cut one of the designs off and I just colored it, and now I'm embroidering it. So as I go, I'll just keep showing you. We do have these panels left. I'll show them to you as I get a little bit more done. But I just, I like to show you step by step so it doesn't seem so overwhelming when it's finished and you're like, oh my God, I could never do it. Anybody could color. That's all I've done is take my coloring pencils and colored on there, and then I'm just doing a little bit of hand embroidery back there. So that is any of those you can do. Okay, so S147 is the I ordered. Susan, you should get it any day. I know that yours did ship because I wanted to make sure you got your bingo card. Okay, so S147, we have 2 of these packets with the Fairy Frost. If you want them, we're at $15. All right, so what else do we have? Donna's going to help me show things. She's like, wow, what am I supposed to do?
Point me in a direction.
Okay, so we have here a cute little panel that came in. If you want these not small, if you want the like 2 of these together, we can cut 2 together, and then you can have a cheater cloth to make a quilt. S136 is $9. S136 is $9. It's cats and hats. So it looks like it's all the seasons of the year. You've got a St. Patrick one, it's apples. I don't know what that is.
September.
Okay. August must be the birdhouse. I don't know. Anyway, you've got cute little rabbits. You could cut these apart and then sew around them to make cute little mug rugs, or really, they're just good focal fabrics. I would totally cut it apart and make other things, but you could get 2 of them together and make it into a quilt. S136 is $9. S136 is $9. Oh, here, we've got a special because we've got a little boo-boo in the cutting. So S133 is $10. And it makes a casserole carrier, micro mitts, hot pads, cute little chicken hot pads, pan handle holders. You've got pan handle holders, micro mitts, casserole carrier, flour hot pad. So here's where we've got a little bit of a boo-boo is this was cut here into this flower pot holder. So just a little bit. Yeah, so this was normally $16. So today we have it on sale for $10. S133. So I know you're not going to get these done for Christmas this year, but you might want to start your Christmas 2025. Okay. I know that I hate even saying that, but Christmas 2025, these are super cute. You could have one whole ensemble to give to somebody, or you could break it apart and give dish pad, hot pads to one person, a casserole carrier to another person. You got the chicken hot pads up here. It could be for several people, I think. S133, S133, and it is a heavier cotton canvas. It's a lightweight canvas. S133 is $10. S133 is $10. And let's see. Oh, here, let's do a gift. We have a gnome bottle toppers. This was the demo last week. We have a freebie. Here, let's see, Donna, pick a name out of the freebie.
Well, I know my name is never told.
Where is Boo Boo? Boo Boo?
The boo-boo on the...
Oh.
You want it?
Phyllis, you want a gnome wine bottle table topper? She doesn't want it.
Okay. I'll take it.
Right here. So see where the red line is? It was just cut into the red line. So you just have to make it a little bit smaller. And then right here, here is where the red line was. So it literally is like maybe 1/8 of an inch or something right there where it was cut into it. So really, it's not a significant cut, but just so you guys are aware. Okay, we have to pick another name because Phyllis doesn't want the gnome bottle the gnome bottle toppers. Suzette doesn't want it either. She's the one who wrote the pattern for me. Okay.
I'll take the pattern then. Jeez, you guys are being picky. Okay, there
Welcome
we go.
to my world.
I'll take it.
Okay, Valentina N. Do we have a Valentina N? She must have watched one time. Valentina N, are you here? Valentina N. If you want the pattern for the gnome wine bottle or sparkling cider topper, if you want that, they literally take 10 minutes to whip up. Super fast, cute to give as a hostess gift. If you want this, it's a $6 pattern. Just type in gnome bottle toppers and we'll get that to you. Otherwise, I don't.
You have to buy that wool
Just
separate.
the pattern is included, Susan.
So the wool will be separate.
The wool is separate if you want to do the wool. Just because we don't know if you're going to want to use the wool that you bought already during the interview, the wool that's on its way to you, Susan, you can use that wool, or you can use wool roving. It just depends. Everybody's going to be doing something different. So just the pattern is included in the $10 cost. Okay, we have to pick another name. I know. Sometimes it's really hard to give stuff away here at Fabric Chicks. Barb, are you there, Barb? Barb, are you there? Okay. So do you want to show more items for sale or should we do auctions? What do you prefer?
Well, I love
Let's mix it up.
She loves an auction.
Yeah.
Okay, here, let's do this. This is 4 fat quarters of a fun fabric. Hey, Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Oh, pretty.
We're going to start this auction at $5. It's 4 fat quarters. I know it's gonna go higher. I should have just
Look
started
at
it at
that.
$12, but
I just found these today.
Barb is
So-
here. I hope I am back in that cup. Mary Men's,
You're
hope
in
you
there.
are
I
too.
saw you in there.
Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
That is beautiful. Okay, so this is an auction. S1231. S1231. Sharon says auction. Sharon loves the auctions. S1231 is 4 fat quarters, bursting star fat quarters. Okay, this is a ruler study. Do you know how that works?
I do.
Do you love it?
Oh, I love it. This is
Should we
fun.
auction it or give it away?
Okay.
She wants to take it home.
Either way. Okay.
Okay,
Whatever
we're
works
gonna
for
start
you.
this auction at $5. It's a $5 day, okay?
Donna has an $8 bid right now. Okay, so
Okay.
basically, this will save your hands. So you want to cut something and just put it right in here, but it has to be small, like you're doing your fat quarters or something. Just line it up, and there you go.
Oh.
And you could even use this side if you really wanted to. Use this side, or if you're doing something, let's say, I don't know what this is. Is this? It's 7.5 inches. Right? No, it's 6.5 inches. Watch this. You can do it on both sides.
Oh, cutting on both sides. Wait, do that again.
Okay, it's
Okay,
here.
do that again so
You
I can
got your
see it.
rotary
Yeah,
cutter?
there's a little.
Yeah, right. Of course, you're going to do it precise because you don't want to waste your fabric. But yeah, you could get on both sides. So.
Well, that would be, you could use that for fussy cutting. Fussy cutting would be.
Oh yeah, fussy cut, like I did on the back of that ornament. I would figure that out right in the middle. In fact, if it was me, I'd put you can get that tape on it that has the lines on it for grid. That way you know exactly where your half is. So you could fussy cut it. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, Donna
That's a
said
nice
she's
thing.
got an $8 bid on this. Donna has an $8 bid on it. Riri, sorry, you're at $6, but Donna said $8 because she likes it. You know it's good if the person demoing it is bidding on it. 1231 is at $22. The fat quarters are at $22. The fat quarters are at $22. Those are kind of one of a kind. You can't.
Yeah,
I've never seen them before.
No.
148 is at, I say, Suzette, I say dangerous for my skill level too. S148 is at $8. 148 is at $8. 1231 is at $22. $22. And let's see. Okay, here is.
It's at $12 now.
Okay, $12. This is an elegant iris. Donna Greenwald. She taught at a lot of retreats for us. Her work is amazing. I have one of these patterns. The elegant iris. We're just going to start it at $10. The elegant iris, we only have one of these patterns. S149 is going to start at $10. $149 for if you love applique and thread painting, this is a perfect project. If you're coming to one of our retreats, we can always help you with that. S149 is at $10. 1231 is at $24. Is that you dinging, Phyllis?
148 is at $12.
Okay.
So 148 was at $12.
If you're new to
149 is at $10.
That you know the size on it. Let's do that.
Um,
That
it-
might help.
if you are new to watching and you want to bid on any of this
22.
craziness, you can just type in S as you committing to it and how much you want to pay. But we do have a lot of stuff that's not auction style that we have plenty of. But these are just things we have onesies of. S149 is at $10. 149 is at $10. 148 is at $148 is at $12. 148 is at $12. And the fabric fat quarters are at 24.
Yeah.
24. The fabric fat quarters are at 24. Okay. All right. Get your final bids in so we can move on to other things. This is not an auction. How do you explain this?
A blanket?
Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
roll of fabric.
It's a roll of fabric, but it's like fleece.
It's fleece.
Oh,
It's very
look at
thick.
that.
I would use it for, I think it would be a great jacket.
Okay. What's the cozy?
Yes.
I'd make a cozy out of it.
Okay.
Wouldn't
Yes.
that be cool?
Yes. It is absolutely beautiful. Okay. We're going to do $12 a yard.
Wow.
$12 a yard. And that is just, you type in how many yards you want, and it goes to the first people that want it. I almost kept it for myself, but blue is really not my color. It should be, though, but it's not. S150 is $12 a yard. It is 60 inches wide, I believe, 58 to 60 inches wide. It's like a fleece, but it's almost not like a fleece. I think it is a fleece, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah. And you know what? You guys should see the other side of it. And you can make this the outside and this inside. And make
I do kind of like this. I do kind of
Yeah.
like the wrong side better than this is kind of like fluffy. And this looks more kind of like a counted cross stitch.
How about it cover up and then have it that the collar flips, and then this would be the
Poncho was
the furry
suggested.
part.
Oh,
would
yeah,
be-
a cape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's lots of possibilities with this, especially 60 wide. That's a good deal.
Okay. S150 is $12 a yard. I think your husband is telling you you're not allowed to buy anything more. It won't fit in the car. S150 is at $12. I'm going to close these auctions up. We got Peggy Driscoll and 1, 2, 3, 1 for the fat quarters is
24.
24 to Susan DeHunt, I think.
Yep.
Okay, and then we have the Made in Australia Keep Quilting Ruler Study. Ruler Study, I think the final bid for that was $12 to Susan DeHunt.
Probably a very good deal.
I think it is. I mean, nowadays, rulers, like a little, like, half square triangle ruler, $36. $36.
But that's a good one because it'll save fingers. Okay.
Okay.
Want
S-
this in there? You want
yep.
to show this again?
Let's show this one more time real quick. S150 is $12 a yard. 150 is $12 a yard. We have quite a bit of it, so it's not an auction. You can, anybody can bid on it, and it will just give it till we fill the orders. Whoops. S150 is $12 a yard for a beautiful fleece. 150 is a great fleece. It literally, you could just turn it into a blanket. If you're doing Victor's class later this in January, where we're doing crocheting onto fabric, you could use that rotary cutter that we had on the sale last week and crochet an edging onto it if you wanted to. All kinds of fun things you could do.
Sandy Cohen, was she the bidder on the Fairy Frost?
Yes.
Yes, Sandy.
Okay.
They've all left
All
the
right.
building, so there's that.
Oh, that's
wall
okay. It
quilt.
wasn't big. Okay.
Well, we'll show the wall quilts.
So you guys saw the other day, Virginia did the tassels with the yarn, and so this is the chicken chain sample she just sent me, and it's got the crazy. Look at these are handmade beads that we're gonna do, but she's got the crazy yarn in the tails, and then also as a tassel. So if you need, we have this pattern, the chicken chain pattern is right here. S120 is $11. 120 is $11 for the chicken chain pattern. And then if you need the yarns, we have, yep, S123 is the browns. 123 is the browns. S 9 is the blues. S128, sorry, S128 for $9 is the blues. S128 for $9 is the blues. S122 for the reds. S122 for the reds. S122 for the reds. The browns I use a lot in landscaping for trees. S123 is the browns. S123 is the browns. S124 is the blacks. S124 is the blacks. S126 is the greens. And then the kind of the aqua colors, S129. So if you need any yarns for embellishing or whatnot, these are kind of a fun variety. S126 is the greens. 129 is the aquas. 128 is the blues and purples. 122. Mary Lou, I think you do have it in your basket already. If you guys order it twice because you can't remember, when we're ringing you up, we will pull one out. Unless you specifically say you want 2 of them. Okay, that is that for that. The chicken chain is S120. The other thing that you saw the other day with Virginia was the flower picks. S118 is $11. I meant to grab some of these so you guys can see. 118 is the flower picks. And these are these cute little, super easy, more crafty than sewing, although you do sew the edges, but you just put the heavyweight interfacing in there. And here's like a whole variety of the different ones. Eleanor made a bunch of these, and then here are some of the ones Virginia made. They're just happy little birds. You can put them all in a bouquet and have a bird bouquet, or you can put one here and there in your individual flowers, or you could put them on as name labels. You could do all kinds of things with them. Do I have another chicken chain? I do have patterns, Lucretia, for the chicken chain. I have the chicken train, or this one is what, this is the flock of wrens. So if you want them to be a little bit different shaped, we do have the flock of wrens. That's quite a spinner there. So we have patterns for the chicken chains or patterns for the flock of wrens. But look at it, and in the patterns, it has the directions on how to make the beads. And you can always go back. Last Monday, Virginia did a demo on how to make the beads and how to make the birds. And then she just added some cute little hollies, all kinds of fun things you can do. Okay, let's see. What is in this box of auction stuff? I know the auction stuff is what Donna loves. Donna and Sharon, their auction. Do you have a turtle diamond art? I don't believe so, Anna, but I can find, I bet you Amy does have one, but I don't think we have one here. Okay, this looks like it's everything you need to make this cute little bare roots quilt. It's going to be, well, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Want me to read it?
Yeah.
What do you need? So,
well, so it says this kit, and I'm not sure everything's here, but I think so. This kit contains 18 5.5-inch squares times 2, which would be all of these things here. So this is your 18-inch squares, some blenders. It looks to me like everything is there. And it's gonna make, this one doesn't say what size the quilt is either. Well, yeah, but we don't know what this is for. It could be.
Okay,
it's definitely not a bed quilt.
No,
it could be a wall. Hanging. I think it's the wall hanging. I think it's the wall hanging. So you have all the fabrics here to make, I think, the wall hanging. It's more than a pillow and less than a bed quilt. So that auction is S157. We're going to start it at $15. S157, we're going to start at $15. S137. The auction is starting at $15. You have a couple yards, it looks like, of the background fabric, and then all these florals, and it makes, so I do think you have what you need for the kit for that cute little wall hanging. S137 is at $15. Okay, here is a project bag. Here, you want to take this out and describe what's in here.
Oh boy.
And you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so random and weird. Like here is a Dreamcatcher keychain, a random key. Look at how cute that key is. That's a treasure that should be in Trash to Treasures for sure. You've got some appliques. You have some heart buttons for those of my heart ladies. You've got vintage heart buttons here. Some more butterflies and different things. We've got vintage Rick Rack when Rick Rack was 10 cents.
That would be good for the Christmas ornaments.
Yes. Yeah, that's perfect for the string. You've got some more vintage Rick Rack. You have some, I don't even know how you say that. Sautache braid.
Sort of like, you know how I did this little swirly thing? You could do that with us too.
Okay. So you got some crazy braids. You got some midi braids. I mean, things I have never even heard of. Metallic Rick Rack. Some gold threads. That would have been good to tie the ornament for the ornaments too. Yep. We just didn't look hard enough. You got some random patterns here. We're not sure what they're for. You got some cute little vintage. Oh, look at these vintage appliques. Valentine's postcards. Oh, Judy Higgins. I haven't seen her in years. Okay, so maybe some directions to the postcards. Some batting. You got some paper to make your postcards. What you need to bring for the meeting on January 2006. Some more vintage Valentine's things. So I think all of this was in her. She definitely had put all this together to go to the meeting to make cute little vintagey Valentine's postcards. So this is what she had gathered up. We got some Follow Your Dreams. We've got some cording, piping, and here's some more. This is on fabric, so you can cut these out, put them on your postcards. Here maybe is a postcard she started. Oh, here's a postcard also that she started. So we've got a Valentine's postcard random collection of stuff. S66. We're just going to start this at
$37.
$6 because I think you'll buy it just for the piping and the Rick Rack and whatnot. S137. Key is to an old brand of suitcase. I have several. Oh. Who knew? S137 is at $15. We're at $15 on the wall hanging. S66 is at $6 for a variety of stuff that you can use for mixed media and all kinds of fun things. S66 is at
$20.
S66 is at $20. Oh, and you got some Wonder Under here from 2006. I'm sure it's really priceless. S66 is at $20. S66 is at $20. Sometimes it's hard to keep a straight face around here, huh?
We're trying not to.
Well, I'm laughing, so I'm going, oh no.
I know.
Yeah, terracotta, it's already at $20.
S66 went straight to $20. Mary Lou didn't want to mess around with it.
And it's actually a really bargain, a big bargain.
It is. I mean, you just look at all that Rick Rack and stuff.
And Valentine's Day.
Well, actually, I'm thinking that golden thread itself.
The golden thread itself.
It's probably worth $20.
And then here's some more DMC silver thread. Yeah. It's quite a collection of stuff. Yeah. Okay, here's another bundle of patriotic fabrics. Some of it is more crafty quality. This one I would say is crafty quality, but then you've got quilt shop quality. Oops.
That'd be good for
we've got
quilts.
well, some of it Like this, see how it's more crafty quality?
Yeah.
I wouldn't put in a veteran's quilt, but some
Yeah.
people do. But there is,
No,
so it's
you're
a
right.
mix. Here's this is good quilting quality. I should have just put this upstairs in our soldier quilt stuff.
Well, you're now at the bottom. This was months ago we put this stuff in here.
I know. Well, I can't bring in Carol's stuff till we get to the bottom of this stuff.
I know. And I
Okay.
got 2 boxes out there waiting.
67. We're going to start this at $10. S67 is at $10. S137 is at $15. We're going to close that up since nobody's bidding. S137, Suzette, you got a deal. Suzette. Okay, and then we have the Valentine collection. Valentine collection is at $20. S66 is at $20. S66 is at $20. Oh, I found 2 more yarns I missed. Okay, we'll get to those. S66 is at $20 and S67 is at $12. S67 is at $12 for all the Americana fabrics. S66, we're going to do Mary Lou for $20. Mary Lou. Okay, and once we put the names on, that's the name that it goes to. So don't wait to put in your bids till the last minute because you might miss out on something you can't live without.
67 is at $12 still.
Okay, out of all of this,
Yep.
I'd say only these 2 would be not quilt fabric. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a tougher kind of a feel
It's
to
like
it.
the sizing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe not high quality. Is
No.
that a good way to say it?
Yes.
But otherwise, I mean, this is a bargain. Look at all this.
It's
That's a
at
lot there.
$12. S67 is at $12. I can see
15 now.
it's at $15. I can see that Donna's having a really hard time not bidding on it.
I'm being good.
Her husband told her she wasn't allowed to buy anything else because they didn't bring up a big car. I know, we know how to ship.
See the
That's
burlap.
a ship.
I believe me, I know. The boxes come automatically. You know, I don't know how many boxes show up more frequently. The Amazon boxes or this is a good deal.
So it's at 18.
$18.
18.
Yep.
There you go.
67 is at 18.
All right, I have no idea what this is.
Oh, that's that skirting. We thought that'd make a great skirt.
Is it a knit or a?
It's
It's a weird.
it's very different. It's pleated.
Oh.
67 is now at $20.
It's heavy.
It's very heavy. It would make a really good.
A funeral skirt?
Oh, that's so sad.
Well, either that or you really could take some of those wild fabrics from around here and really doctor
Maybe a
it out.
jacket. I would do
A
like
jacket.
a vest out of it and then embellish it.
Yeah,
I bet
I mean,
it would be cool as a
It's
vest.
perfect for embellishment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me get real close.
Yeah.
yeah. It's a
So
lot of
it's like-
texture and it's
really,
like a heavy weight.
really different.
Mm-hmm. And it's got a nice stretch to it.
And
It's a good
it
weight.
does.
Yes, Lucretia, the yarn is still available. We have plenty of yarn. I have 2 more colors that got missed.
That goes
So
with
we
it.
do
Yeah.
have, yes, this black goes with it. And
And
this
it's
is
like
this is almost like a linen, but not.
almost. It doesn't have a corduroy nap, but it feels like corduroy.
It's soft like corduroy,
But it doesn't
but
have
it-
the nap.
it
doesn't have the
almost more like
ridges.
it looks like jeans, but it feels like corduroy.
So it would
And you
be
got a couple of
great,
yards of that. at
great
least.
for a combination.
Okay, interesting, huh? So many ideas.
This would be good pants.
Oh, it would be good pants. Yes.
It'd be slimming pants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
slimming.
auction's going to start at $10. 160. The auction is starting at $10. We do have plenty of yarns for everybody. The auction is starting at $10. Bopping on to say hi between. Oh, you're missing so much, Charity. Okay. S160 is for the black fabric. S67. We're going to close this up. S67 is $20 to Barb. Barb for $20.
Nice.
And the black fabric is at $10. The black fabric's at $10. While you guys are bidding on the black fabric, I'm just going to show you, I do have two other colorways of the yarn. S127 is the purpley pinks. S127 is the purpley pinks, and S125 is for the corals. And you can always go back. If you miss any of this, you can always go back and rewatch it, and you can order through the weekend. We leave the numbers on through the weekend. Of course, if it's limited amounts, then we're out of luck. S160 is an auction, Anita. 160 is at
$20 now, though, Anita.
it's at $20. 160 is at $20. 160 is at $20. And the yarns, the purpley pink yarn is S127 and the coral yarn is S125. The pink yarn is S127, $9 for the bundle. And 125 is the coral. 160 for the black fabric has gone up to $25. We should just give this away to a local. Oh, well, look at that. Look at that before I show it and see if you want it. You can have it if you want it.
I think so.
It's too big. I don't want to ship it.
Yeah.
It's a mat, but it might need a new mat. I don't know. It's been here for 8 years. It has to go. I'm drowning here. I got to clean up this place. S126, we've got some silicone mats. 116 is the blue color and S117 is the purple color, and they're normally $12, so they're $3 off. You can lay your ironing board, your iron on it, and it won't burn anything. If you need a silicone mat, S116 is for the blue, 117 is for the pinky purple. Oh, Anita quits.
She was bidding
Well,
on.
Anita, you did bid first.
But they've outbid you.
But they've outbid you.
Mary Men's is at 28.
We're at $30. Barb's at $30. S160 for the black fabric is at $30.
Which is a steal for as much as it's there.
And
There's a lot of fabric.
There is, yes.
Okay, 127, 125, 117, and 160.
Okay.
God.
And then S160 is at
$33.
$33.
That's a good.
Do you want?
You could auction this and get some money out of it.
I know, but I don't want.
It's heavy.
Somebody's gonna order it in Florida or something, and I'm gonna have to ship it.
Yeah.
And it's heavy. It's a weird size. It'll take me forever to find a box.
Okay.
I could auction it.
Well,
I could auction it, but I'm exhausted.
Okay.
If you ask me tomorrow, I might be willing to auction it, but today you can have it if you want it.
Well, I'll take it for the senior center.
Okay, perfect.
So that'd be good. And then I can have them give you a donation letter.
Yes, you
Okay,
could. I was going to
perfect.
say you can have a
Perfect. Yes,
donation
amen.
letter sent.
Sometimes you just gotta let things go. And there's a song, I think. Okay,
Yes.
160 is $33. 160 is at $33. I'm gonna leave it there for a half a second more. Anita, I don't need any boxes right now. Anita, I have too many boxes. Don't bring me any boxes. Save it for next week. I'm trying to clean this room, okay? I can almost see the floor. I'm so excited. Devin literally every day says, Mom, I've been working here like for 2 weeks. I don't know. How long has he been working here now? Like
Almost
a
6
month?
weeks,
6
Mom.
weeks?
Yeah.
He's like, Mom, since I started, you said you were going to get this room clean. And every time we get it almost clean, people bring more crap. I'm like, I know, it's the story of my life.
Yeah, but you're doing good.
Yes. Okay, we got it. Oh, here's some more fabric bags.
Wow, we still have some of the color waves left.
Yes.
They were really buried down there, weren't they?
I know. I didn't want to bring Carol's stuff in here until we get all this cleaned out.
No, because I got to clean the spider webs out first.
Okay, so here is another.
I'm a
color.
thing. It's my thing.
Yeah, we don't like to send spiders home with you. Okay, here is. You can tell them about that.
Oh, look at this.
Let me get a.
This is not good. Look at all these fat quarters. Okay, 3.
That means
4,
she wants to bid. That not good.
Yeah.
She's tempted right now.
5. Well, I do applique, and it's hard sometimes to find good quality solid fabric,
And
right? That's
this is
small that
good.
you won't, you know.
S101 is starting at $15. 101 is starting at $15. What's in October? Charity said October. Charity, I have no idea what you're talking about.
1 yard on that one.
Pretty random.
Very random. Work order. This one's not even, look, it's not even out of the bag. Somebody ordered it and never took it out of the bag. Oh,
You
my
don't have
goodness.
anything like that in your studio, do you?
No. Are you kidding me? The first thing I do is take it out of the bag. I might store it for a while, but then I take it out of the bag.
So she's
Okay.
still,
This is 2 yards.
and she's still
This-
unpacking.
This one does not have a thing on it, but it's quite a bit of fabric. So that's there. There's
So
another solid.
that's 101 and it's at $18.
101 is at $18. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6.
These are, this is not quite.
I would say 8 to 12 yards easily. And you know she serged them when
Oh.
she washed them.
Oh.
That's what we've decided
Some
because
people
so
do
much
that.
of it was all
When
serged.
she did.
So I think back in the olden days
And
when
look,
I was a
this is
kid,
The toweling. How much is the toweling?
how much are the dish
Dish
towel
toweling.
materials? The dish towel
That's-
material, it's mostly about $9 a yard. If it's the yardage one, it's about $9 a yard.
It's right around the corner there somewhere.
Right when
Right.
you're by your feet, look down when you go out that hallway.
Yeah.
Okay, S101 is for all these beautiful solids and some bonuses of not solids.
So
And then we've got a pink collection here. You've got pretty big pieces here. This looks like a couple yards of this pink, a yard and a half of this pink. Some fat quarter sizes, some scraps. This is bigger sizes here. Quite a bit of fabric. S68, we're going to start at $15. S68, we're going to start at $15. Yep, is this the telling you're looking for, Julie? We've got black and white check. We have black and white check. It's $9.95 a yard, but if you want it today, it's $9 a yard today. We've got turquoise and white polka dots. The telling's about 18 inches wide, and it is hemmed on either side. So you just have to hem the two short sides. And then this one's great for Christmas, although Christmas is kind of over already. Red ticking, and then we have a beautiful lime one. We've got a black and white polka dot. We got a bunch more. So if you know what you need, let us know, and we'll get it to you. They're all $9 a yard today. Oh, that's okay, because somebody might order it, and the Devin won't know what.
Okay.
what? Yeah.
Um,
So Mary Men's is at $37 for 160.
160 just went to $37. Get your final bids in so we can
Has enough
put
for pants
that
or skirt.
away. Enough for pants and a skirt. Wow.
Or even a little jacket.
Yeah.
And a jacket and a pair of pants or a skirt.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. I want to do more clothing this year. This is the year of clothing, 2025. Okay.
Yeah.
She just whispered she could help with that.
I could do that.
We all heard that.
Okay, 101, the
my
solid. The
thing.
101
18.
for the solids, we're at 20. 101 for the solids is at 20.
Ooh.
Only 379 days to Christmas. 2025. Okay. And I think we might as well just give up on making things.
Some
Don't stress yourself out getting
Some
things
people
done
are
for this
sick.
year. S101 is at $21. 101 is at $21. S68 for the pinks are at $15. The pinks are at $15. How many yards do you think are here?
A lot.
I know.
Let's see
Here,
that
I'm gonna.
Let's move that guy.
Okay, let's see. How many yards are here?
Okay, that's probably a fat quarter. That's like a quarter yard. Some of these are quarter yard cuts. This one,
Jeannie
Has
pants and
videos.
ribbed fat and a ribbed jacket.
oh yeah. Now she's talking. Okay, this one's a little bit bigger.
Okay, while she's showing you, I'm going to show you. We have a wedding ring quilt, crazy quilt wedding ring from by Virginia Robertson, a free pattern. I'm just going to pull a name out. Phyllis, you want again. You must share a lot. Do you
She's
want
got-
the wedding ring quilt?
I have one. I bought it from her.
This is for a full size. It's a different one. Are you gonna make two? No. Feels like one is enough.
She's still counting over
Do you
here.
need
This
pants
is
and a ripped
huge.
jacket? Oh, Suzette, you're the winner. Are you still here, Suzette? What'd you say?
She's still
I'm
counting.
still counting this out. Look at this.
I-
This is huge.
I know.
And some of them, this one's got.
Okay, one. I'm gonna close these up. 160. Get your final bids in for the black fabric. I'm putting it away. The black fabric is going 160.
These are bigger cuts.
I don't know where. Here, I'm just gonna put this around.
Okay, so putting the bigger cuts this way,
Okay.
smaller cuts are here, and then these are at least fat quarters. That is a lot of fabric.
I know. What would we do without Victor to remind us? S160. 160 is going to Mary Mins for $37. $37, Mary Mins. Okay, S101 is at 101 is at the Solidity Fabrics. 101 is at $21. Going once, going twice. 101, I think, is Sharon Weber for $21. That's a good deal.
Is that this bag?
Yep, any bag's good.
Okay.
Okay, S101 is Sharon Weber for $21. S68 for the pinks. The 68 for the pinks is going to Victor for $15.
Oh, Victor, you got such a deal.
Got a good deal, Victor.
Victor usually he just bids on the ones nobody's bidding on.
He knows when to swoop.
Yes. Okay, let's see what else do we have here in our bag of tricks.
This one.
That one is the solids, yeah. And then this is, oh, there's some vintage, like reproduction 30s in there. A scrap ribbon. And then let's see what, I have 2 of these panels left. I know you don't need them for Christmas this year because you won't get to them. But look at these cute projects. You can turn it into a table runner here. You actually could use these. To me, they're more winter than Christmas, so you could still make them and use them for January. This is the pattern. If you want the pattern, I'll make a copy of it because it was a free downloadable pattern by Riley Blake. But they've got the patterns for the table runner and the placemats. S144 is $12, and we only have 2 of these panels left. S144, or you could keep it whole. You could keep it whole and make a small little throw or a wall hanging. S144 is $12, and we only have 2 of those panels left. S144 is $12, and we only have 2 of those left. It is not an auction. Just the first 2 people that want it for $12. S144, $12. And just let me know if you also want the pattern, and I'll throw that into your.
They're gone.
Okay, perfect.
And an extra pattern.
Here, you want to put the pattern in there?
Yeah, we can put those 2 together.
You got it.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Well, it's only a free pattern it's going with the pattern. You guys have to go to Riley Blake and download the pattern yourself. I'm only making the copy to go with the panels, just so I can get rid of the panels. Okay, let's see. What do we have in this mystery? Oh, here is some blues. This is a big bag of blues. Holy cow. Oh, wow. That one looks like it's like 5 yards.
This is substantial. So put that one there. Okay, so the ones that are smaller cuts, I'll put along here. And
Okay.
I'll put the bigger cuts.
I'm just going to start this at $15 also.
Oh, yeah.
S69 is at $15. S6, I should have just started at $30. Look at this one with the metallic, the silver metallic. That one is beautiful. Okay, bigger cuts back here, smaller cuts there. I'm gonna measure it and see.
That's better.
I said like 3 yards, but
okay. Now this one, just giving a heads up. This one's got a little
a little
stain,
faded.
but you can cut around that. Easy peasy to cut around.
This one piece is 3 yards. And this would be good as a background or sashing or pretty much anything. 3 yards of this beautiful little leafy one. Here's the print for the 3 yards.
Isn't that kind of pretty?
Yeah. You literally could
It's
applique.
really-
You could use it for a background and do your applique on it. It's
Really?
real subtle blue with a little white texture.
And she's still there.
S69 is at $15. S69 is at $15. S69 is at $15.
It's probably close to 18 yards.
I don't know. It's quite good. Yeah.
18
about-
yards of fabric.
Okay, so it's at $20.
Okay, here is a finished tote bag. It was a shop sample, so it's a little bit like it needs to be loved a little bit, cleaned up a little bit. Let's just, I don't know, what should we start the auction at for this? It's a finished tote bag. S70.
Pockets.
Hey, Elaine, how are you? S70. What should we start the auction at?
I'd say 20. The panel was over $20 when it was all
Okay.
when it was
The
there.
lining and the foam. And
Yeah.
Okay, S70. The auction is starting at $20.
Because I remember
It's
when
got-
it was made, I was teaching dryer balls at the other store.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's lined. It's got pockets. It's got Swarovski crystals and the light bulbs here. It's got a little lace. S70 is $20. S70 is $20.
She put
The blue fabrics are at $20. The blue fabrics are at $20. The tote bag. Oh, Donna's at $22. Donna just raised it to $22.
This guy in the back.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I would say probably easily 12 to 15 or 12 to 18.
Sandy, I know the feeling.
Sandy, I know the feeling too. I have a lot of these fabrics up like this.
Yeah.
This was
I
a
think
staple. Everybody
everybody has that
anybody
one.
who's been quilting for any amount of time
And
has this in their stash in
In
every
more-
color.
Yeah, it's about
In every color.
every color wave.
This was like, and
This
that
one.
one too. Yes,
Yeah,
this one
and
I have
that
in
one
my
too.
stash upstairs.
And then, of course,
I probably
that
have it
one.
in my stash and in Joan's stash upstairs. And this one was super
Oh,
popular
yeah.
back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
That I have it in every color.
And that maroon.
Yes. S69 is at $20, and the tote bag is also at $20.
No, 22 over here. Didn't she say 22?
Oh yeah, $22. Sorry, the blue is at $22. Donna has upped the blue to $22. So you know it's worth at least $22 because Donna is sitting right here fondling it. S69 is at $22. S69 is at $22.
Now at 25.
Okay, I don't even know what is in these back. Oh, here. This is a good freebie. Does anybody need an old electric Singer scissors? Those are free. Electric Singer scissors. Free to the first person to type electric Singer scissors. Can you say
Say it
Electric singer
10
scissors.
times quick? I know. Can you say that 10 times quick? I can barely get it out once. Okay. All right. The blue fabrics are S69 at $25.
Barb,
Barb
got-
wants the scissors.
Barb wants the
Okay.
scissors.
Gosh, you forgot to type in singer, Barb, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways.
Barb's already got it. Sorry, Jenny.
Okay, I don't know if they
We have
work.
no idea.
I didn't plug them in. I only got so much time in my day, okay? If I had to take the time to,
You know I want to
Test-
plug them in, right?
yeah, you can go plug them in, see if they work. Okay, no takers on the tote bag. The blue fabric is at $25. The blue fabric, I know, Elaine, this is keeping quilting affordable.
And no, I think what number is the bag?
The bag was
70.
70.
Yeah, there's a $20 bid on
Oh,
it.
there is?
Yeah. Heidi's right below it.
Oh, Jenny's at $20. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. Jenny's at $20 for the tote bag. The tote bag is at $20. The blue fabric, it's about 15 yards or something crazy, is at $25. $25 for the bag. The fabric, the blue fabric is at $25.
Good luck getting it all back in there.
That is sure.
Okay, the tote bag is going
It was not easy, and I did it.
The tote bag is going to Jenny for,
20.
wait, this is this one. That is, oops, where's my comments goes? That is Elaine for 25. Elaine for 25. And then here, if you want to just put this here so it doesn't fall out. And then
Tape it to-
Jenny
stick it on the
is,
outside. Because otherwise you
Jenny
can't
is
find it.
20 for that. Okay, if you guys need stocking stuffers, we have lint rollers. Everybody could use this. You could use multiples. One in your car so you can like get your dog hairs off before you go to dinner. You also need one in your sewing stuff so that if you go out to lunch with your girlfriends, they're not like on your chest picking the threads off. Okay. S115 is $2.50 for the lint rollers. There's 24 sheets. Lint roller. They're normally $2.95. So special today, S115 is $2.50. $2.50 for the lint rollers. Victor, did you? S115. S115.
I didn't get the number in time. He
Oh.
wanted it.
Victor's trying to confuse poor Phyllis. Oh my gosh. What is this nonsense?
Whoa, drapes?
What is
Seriously?
this? Like, this is all the stuff I've been avoiding. I see it down there and I just keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Brand new drapes with the tags on them.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait a minute.
50 inches.
That's
No, that's
wrong
the
tag.
coat hanger, I
That's
think.
it.
I think the coat hanger has a different. So these might not be brand new, but they do come with the coat hanger, which has this great little thing on it, so things won't slide off. So let's see what these are. They almost look like the texture of linen, but they almost feel like silk. But Doris isn't.
I'm not going to touch them.
100% polyester, machine wash,
Okay.
cold, gently dry. So let me just show you one panel. Does anybody need to redecorate? One panel is like 10 feet tall. 10 feet tall. They're lined. They've got little tags for you to put your rod through. So one panel is ginormous. You could cut it up though and use it as a base for a jacket. Or you can make tote bags out of them. You could get a ton of tote bags. Use this as the base and then do all of your applique and different embellishing on top of it. So it has one panel, 2 panels, 3 panels, 4. Okay, hang on a second. Let me see. 1, 2, It has 3 panels, it looks like. 3. This one is really much more heavy though. So there might be
bigger.
2
Might be longer.
or it
too.
might be wider. Who knows? We don't know. But the auction is S180 and it's starting at $10. 180 is starting at $10. 180 is starting at $10. I think they would be fun for tote bags and then to embellish them and bedazzle them.
You could really do a lot.
Or you could use it as a base and then cut out one of the big frond flowers and applique that on and have a wall hanging or pillows or all kinds of fun things you could do with it.
Or you can embellish them and then hang them up as curtains.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
can still keep the curtains.
Yeah.
Just embellish them.
They're very nice quality.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay. S180 is at $10. S180 is at $10. 180 is at $10. I still haven't decided if I want to let that one piece go yet. Yeah. Okay, here's a red colorway. We're at $15. More patriotic fabrics. This one comes with a pattern, maybe. Yeah, I think the pattern's here. That's kind of a cool little pattern. So patriotic, scrappy patriotic. All this fabric. What's there? What do you think's there?
Okay,
Here,
let's see what
I'll
we got.
take this and
Okay.
get this out of your way.
Or
180.
flip it sideways so people can still see
Perfect.
it.
180 is at $15. 180 is at $15. 180 is at $15. And then let me get a auction for the red patriotic. S71. S71 auction. And we're just going to start this at $15 because I think it will get there. S71, the auction is starting at $15 for the patriotic. The curtains are at $15. The curtains are at $15. The curtains are at $15.
I don't know if somebody started to
Well, there's
cut
scraps
it.
too.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if they started cutting some of it out or
A
not.
lot of
There's
times
a pin
she
on that, too.
started cutting stuff.
Yeah,
Wait a
right,
minute. Where's that pin?
right there.
Yeah, hang on.
Pins are not free. We keep those.
That's a straight one. It's going in the.
S71 is at $15 for the patriotic fabric, and the curtains are at
Scary.
$15 also.
You people are scary.
We're a little bit weird, we know.
Okay, some of this is really tiny, and then other pieces
Are
are
huge.
really nice. Yeah. So trying to put the bigger a little bit towards me so you can see, since there's so much. That one's a good chunk right there. This is pretty.
Okay, while she's doing that,
Price tag on it.
don't forget to tune in on Monday at 4 o'clock. We're going to be doing bingo. So make sure you have your bingo cards. Make sure you have your bingo cards. We're not going to be sitting around waiting for you to go find your bingo cards. 4 o'clock, we're starting the game. Get some buttons so you can cover your little squares with buttons. That way you can clear it off and play the next game. Okay, so S71 include this. I think is just an advertisement. I think we can throw this away.
Here, I'll figure it out if it's
It
part of
might
the-
have something, but I don't think
Might
so.
They
have
had a
given them an
picture on the
idea.
back.
Oh, Kathleen.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is in
I
there.
have to go to the dentist. I like part of my tooth came off yesterday, and Devin says, "Oh, I guess you're getting old." But it doesn't hurt or anything. But I have to go to the dentist next week just so they can look at it and make sure I'm not dying. S71 is at $20. Can we receive a card by email? Peggy, you should have gotten a card in your when you came here and picked up your package. There should have been a card in your bag. Let me know if there's not a card in your bag. But I've been putting cards in bags and boxes that we've shipped or you've picked up for like the last month. So you should have gotten one. I'm pretty sure. Oh, Jane. Let me check. I kind of have made Devin send out everybody's packages, even if it was like not very much, because so you could get your bingo cards.
Otherwise, they're for sale for $5.
It was, yeah. Or if you want more than one, you can buy more than one for $5. Yeah, Sue, it was with your receipt. Yeah, I tried to put them on the top, but they should go through your boxes and see, because I don't have all day to be like sending you guys new ones. So if you didn't get one, let me know, but you guys should have gotten them in your packages. Okay, we've got a couple of freebies here. Here, pick some names. I've got 2 freebies for some charm packs.
2. There's that one.
Okay, Diana Burgess, are you on? Dinah, it's Dinah and Brenda Yagi. Dinah and Brenda Yagi.
I looked at this pattern, and the only thing someone would have to buy really is the background fabric.
And how much
So
background fabric would they
It's
need?
5 yards.
Okay.
But everything else, I mean,
You got a whole quilt.
Yeah, it's a full-size quilt. 68 by 80. That's huge.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so S71 is at $20. Jean, I'm pretty sure yours is, you should get yours any day, but I'll check. Jean, do you get email notifications when we ship? Some of you, if you just had like some big awkward freebies, I know Devin didn't think it was worth shipping them. And so there were a couple of you that I just mailed in a little thing, a bingo card. Oh gosh, if only I could keep track of stuff. Okay, let's see. Kathleen got her. Okay, I'll check Jane. When I read through the comments, I'll check on Peggy and Jane. Okay, so Dinah, I don't see Dinah, and I don't see, yes, I saw Brenda. Brenda's here. Okay, one more drawing.
I got a bunch.
Uh-oh. Victor, you're the winner. Okay, we're going to close these auctions up. I have Jane at, not Jane, maybe we might need to end this early because I don't know if I ate lunch. I drank some bone broth. I don't think that counts as much of anything. Okay, S180 and S71 for the patriotic. S71 is Alice. Alice, do you want us to hold on to this, or do you want us to ship it to you? Are you coming to visit your sister? S71 is Alice for $20. S71 is Alice for $20. I think it might have been in this bag. S180,
Yeah,
180 for the curtains. 180 for the curtains is Anita. Anita, what are you going to do with these? I think we haven't put these on the auction because I keep avoiding it because I keep thinking they would make, oh my God, they would make beautiful pumpkins.
That's what you were saving them for.
Oh, the pumpkins would be amazing. Oh, and they're big enough pieces. You could make like big pumpkins, big Cinderella pumpkins. Oh,
Here it is.
oh well. I can't keep it all for myself, even though I try. Okay, don't forget the.
Right in.
Okay, we've got a cute little baby. Oh, these yarns are everywhere. S130 is the beiges and tans and creams. S130 is the beiges and creams and tans. 130 is the beiges and creams and tans. Connie, aren't your kids coming to pick up your box on Saturday? Do you want me to mail you? There is a bingo card. I know there's a bingo card in your box, but I didn't mail it to you because I thought your kids were coming to pick up your stuff on Saturday when they were driving Diana to the airport. It's so hard for me to keep track of all of your guys' social calendars. Okay, here is a cute little panel, S132. It's $4. It is long and skinny. Devin and I were talking about it because it's such a weird shape. You could do a small little baby decoration. It says, sometimes the littlest things take up the most room in our hearts. Winnie the Pooh. But I would probably cut this apart and make it into a little like drag around blankie. S132 is $4. 132 is $4. If you do charity quilts, you can do a lot of fun stuff with that. S132 is $4. Okay. Okay, so do you want me to mail it to you, Connie? Or do you want me to, do you not trust your kids to get you your bingo card by Monday?
The oxy.
Oh, the oxy's at work. Okay. That makes more sense, Connie. S132 for Peggy Driscoll. Did you get that? She's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Merry Christmas, Kim.
This is some weird stuff. I say that every time. We don't even really know what is this?
You know what it is?
Of course I do.
You do?
Yes.
Well, I can't sell it because I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, first off, you can use it for two different things,
Okay.
right? If you're making curtains, like on the curtains that you just sold,
Yeah.
right? Behind those loops or in the center
Yeah.
would be this to keep it nice and stiff.
Oh.
So it would hold up
okay.
that whole drape area because then the rod could go behind it.
Uh-huh.
Right? Now, want a weird thing that
Yes.
I've done with this
Yes.
sort of stuff? I've actually put it on the bottom of a skirt to make it fan out more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's what do they call it? It's like horsehair, and they usually sell it like half this width.
Well, you could cut
But-
this in half if you wanted.
Absolutely, right? And then if you really wanted something like 3D, if you're whatever you're making, you can take it, fold it, and then zigzag it. So like right now, if you want to put on a wreath,
Yeah.
you know, make some sort of a cutesy thing like a big bow and make it big and stiff.
I said bows.
Oh.
I said bows.
Okay, and you want another one because
Yeah.
weddings will be coming up before you know it.
Yeah.
At the end of the pews or aisles, whatever you got going, you could turn this into a great big pretty bow. Or even like when you're having a dinner or something, you can have this like on the back of the chair. You can play with that.
So
bow
can
and
you
make
put
it
your
pretty.
fabric on it so you have prettier
You
fabric?
could.
You could.
Yeah.
You could even take it and make a ribbon. Like if it was for like an event,
Mhm.
right? I would take like a white ribbon. put that
Heidi,
in the
is
middle
it
of
called buckram?
Or it would be
Buckram?
cute. It would be cute to do a bow like that and put it on a tote bag.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You could. Or in the back of a formal.
Or the back of your dining room chairs.
Or
Yes.
a formal. Back of a formal.
But yeah. a
You know?
formal
So maybe
dress,
you
yeah.
need to sell it by the yard instead of auctioning.
Well,
it
we
off.
do. No, we have it by the
Oh,
Oh,
yard.
by the yard. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's 95 cents a yard, but here, let's make it because I'm tired of looking at it. We're going to make it 75 cents a yard today, okay? 75 cents a yard.
Uh-oh. There you go.
S149.
Yeah, if you're having a wedding or an event coming, I would buy a ton of this.
Yeah.
And put it like on the chairs or
Uh-huh.
down, you know, like even for decorating in the middle of a floral.
Kim says it would be cute to tie it to picks and put them in your Christmas trees.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I would fuse like my fun fabrics on it. Yeah.
Mhm.
S75 or S149 is 75 cents a yard. S149 is 75 cents a yard. Okay, I want you guys to post pictures of what you do with it because
Challenge.
it's a challenge. I know. Yes.
The burlap?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got a new burlap thing going on, but you have to wait till I get some more burlap bags.
Oh, yeah.
Da-na-na-na. Stay tuned for what we don't even know yet is happening. Okay, here is an auction. The cutest little cross stitch already done that you will ever see. It's like that little drummer boy and the boy blowing his horn. And then it's like ring around the posy. Ring around the rosy. Ring around the, what is it? Ring around the posy?
Ring around the rosy.
Yeah.
Pocket full of posies.
Yeah.
Ashes, ashes all fall down.
Yes.
Holy cow.
Like words have been hard today.
She's
Okay.
dehydrated. We
Yes,
we
I
definitely
know.
need that.
Okay, we're gonna start this at $4. It's an auction. Oh, I honestly don't think I drank any water today. S72 is $4. It's an auction. You can make a cute pillow. You can add it to some other projects. S72. The workmanship is incredible. Look at that.
Look at the back.
My back has never looked that good.
That is award-winning
Yeah.
embroidery.
Yeah.
You know what?
That
Steam
is-
that puppy and put it in a frame.
Yeah. 72. The auction is starting at $4. Anita, I know that's why I do not sing that. I don't like that. That song is a horrible song. Horrible song. Okay, S72 is at $5. Did you get Riri for $149?
Yes.
2 yards. Okay, perfect. S72, it's at $5, Heidi. It's at $5. S72 is at $5. And then here is a beautiful, the pattern, the finished project is actually upstairs. Somebody finished this. I'm going to quilt it and then auction it off to you already quilted. But this is the pattern. So you've got the pattern here, and then you have pieces. So it's like all the leftovers, but it is quite a bit of leftovers. So you could probably make the project again. You've got some steam-a-seam, you've got fabric, you've got pieces already cut out. Here is the pattern blown up. You've got pieces, but even if you don't want to make the project, here are all of the fabrics that are left or that weren't used. But it's a fun array of fabrics, pieces, who knows? It's a hodgepodge mystery. S73, we're going to do at $10. S73 is at $10. S73.
Oh, she's bidding.
20.
$20.
Donna just put it right up to $20. S73 is at $20. That's the beauty of when you're here in the shop to help out. You get your name put down first. Okay, S73 is at $20. S72 is at $7. S72 for the beautiful cross stitch is at $7. The beautiful cross stitch is at $7. 73 is at $20.
22.
22.
20. 25.
Wait, no, you're outbidding yourself.
Oh,
It's at $20.
I was 20, but you said 22.
Oh.
No,
Did somebody
No.
else get 20?
no.
Oh, I thought you were
S73
22.
is at $20. Don't worry, I'm keeping Doris honest here.
Good, because
I'm keeping Doris
Let's go.
honest. S73 is at $20. Just the fabric alone is worth $20.
it's 24.
Peggy's
Wait a
at
minute.
24. Oh no, Peggy.
Peggy, are you?
No, I
are
think
you?
Peggy's bidding
Are
on
you bidding on this one, Peggy?
S73 or S72. Peggy, she's probably like got a good bottle of wine going on right now. I never know with you girls. Okay.
Yeah, Peggy's at 73 at $24.
Yeah, 25. It's at 25. Donna just put it up to 25. Here is some quilt frames. If you guys want them, you guys can fight over them. Just say you want I think it's embroidery frames. If you want them and you know what they are, I think everything is here that you need to build whatever it is. It's free. If there multiple people want them, let me know and we'll draw for them. Otherwise, we will just give them to whoever. Just type in embroidery frames or frames. You got a bunch of these little knobby things in here. So if you want the embroidery frame, I'm pretty sure it's the size for an embroidery frame. Just type it in. You want it?
If no one takes it, I will. Then I'll take it to the senior center.
Okay, well, so
I got
far,
a lady that embroiders. So.
nobody's claiming it. If you guys want it, type your names in. Gosh, sometimes getting stuff back into the packages is
You guys never see what I do out in the shop.
so difficult.
I am impressed what she could put in a bag. I'm impressed sometimes when I get my box delivered to the house.
You're welcome,
It's like
Kathleen.
a small box and ow, full.
She can pack the boxes. I can pack these
Well,
bags.
because shipping's so expensive, you've
You've
got to
to.
and like our post office lady, she says you guys get like the most bang for your buck. But we pack it in there. Might be needlepoint frames. Yeah, totally could be needlepoint frames. Yep. It could be anything. Doris, Kathleen loves her leaf duster. They work great on lampshades.
See, that's just another added.
I would buy it and I would never actually use it. Okay, this is at 25.
She's at 25.
Okay, S73. S73 is at $25. S73 is at $25. It has all the pink fabrics and then the pattern for this beautiful floral by Melinda Beulah. Okay, let's see here. I know somebody actually made it and it's upstairs. It just needs to be quilted.
Yes, they would, Sue.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, they would work on the
anything you want to dust, I guess they'd work on.
Yeah.
And then you just throw them in the washer to clean them, or how do you clean them?
No, basically, I'd run them under the faucet.
Okay.
If you put them in the washer, you're going to end up with Santa beards
That's
spun
what
up.
I thought. S73. How much are the leaf dusters?
$2.
Leaf dusters are $2. S73 is going to Donna for 25.
Cut you short.
I don't know. I couldn't remember. What is the length of the embroidery needlepoint frames?
Yeah, you know what? If somebody wants it, they can take it. Everybody got enough going here.
These long, skinny ones are 22 inches. So I think that you can make them adjustable to different sizes, but the longest one here is 22 inches. Okay, 3 leaf dusters for Sue.
Okay. I think you might have 2 floating around the store, but I'm not sure.
I don't think we do. I
think
we
you
did.
sold them all.
I think we did, but they really were supposed to go in Jody's basket, so they went.
So they went. Okay.
Yeah. S72 going once, going twice. S72 is Mary Men's for $7. Mary Men's for $7. I'm gonna put this in here so it keeps it clean.
So Barb
Okay.
Stovner said
in it.
we'll take the frame.
Okay, Barb, you can have the frames. If you don't like them, bring them back, and then Donna will pick them up next time she's here and take them to the senior center.
Okay, good.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Did I miss any? I don't think I missed any comments yet. Okay, so this is the gift to buy for yourself, to wrap up, to give to your kids or your husband or somebody who never knows what to give you. These are the French European by Joe Vecchiarelli. I always butcher his name, but they're titanium blend carbon steel sewing scissors. They're big scissors, great for clothing making. We have 10-inch and we have 8-inch. Do you love yours? Phyllis bought a pair and Connie bought a pair and they love them.
But you have to hide them from your husband.
You have to hide them from your husband.
Because he will cut things you don't want.
Or hide them from me because I just will use whatever scissors I can get my hands on. Okay, S1. Look at that poor face. Okay, S146 is the 8-inch. They're $74. So they are pricey, but if you have somebody who needs to get you a gift and they don't know what to get you, this you won't be sorry, I don't think. S146 is $74 for the 8-inch, and then S145 is $74 for the 10-inch.
We don't have any to show, Carolyn, but let's see, the wool is about yay long. It's just about that big around, and it's tied with a knot at the top, and you take it and you just wipe everything you want to wipe.
Kim says these are the best scissors she's ever owned. I know.
Everyone that used them at the
retreat
loved them.
S145 is 10-inch, 146 is 8-inch. So if you need a Christmas gift for your mother-in-law, these are perfect if you want her to love you. Not to stab you. Stab you in the heart. Okay, so S146 is for the 8-inch, 145 is for the 10-inch, and
Made you laugh.
Be careful if you make Phyllis laugh. I don't know if you got enough lozenges?
Oh, what did happen?
Oh,
All right, here is the end of a collection that we had. We've got 1 yard. So here is 4 1 yards and then 2 half yards. And then it has a coordinating panel. Do not think you're going to get anything done with this for this year, but maybe for 2025. You can make placemats or pillows with these and the go with it fabrics. Longhorn steers. You can never go wrong with that. The auction is starting at $40. It's 5 yards plus a panel. 5 yards plus a panel. The auction is starting at $40. $40. It has 4 1 yard pieces, 2 half yard pieces, and the panel. S301, S301, S301. The auction is starting at $40. It has 5 yards of fabric plus the panel. 5 yards of fabric plus the panel. Alice, you're gonna love it. Merry Christmas to you. You will love them. And I was not really a big believer of good tools when I was younger, probably because I couldn't afford good tools, so I didn't know what good tools were like. But it is pretty magical when you have a pair of scissors that is amazing. It's a pretty magical experience. It really is. Yeah, I love them.
Time saver too.
Right.
You'll cut it once and you're done.
Mm-hmm. And I had I've had Ginger scissors, but Ginger scissors are, to me, they're heavier. These are a great weight. They don't feel so heavy. S131, I only have one of these, so it goes to the first person who wants it. It's a half yard of this beautiful little rick-racky zigzag. S131 is $6.50. $6.50 for the half a yard. There is one of those pieces left in that fabric line. S131 is $6.50, and there's only one of those left. I do not. Somebody came in here and cleaned up after me. And oh, here, I found some giveaways. Okay, we have, most of you have gotten these. If you haven't gotten them, let me know and we'll put it in your baskets. We have an owl challenge for 2025 for Quilt Show Reno. 2025 for Quilt Show Reno is an owl challenge. It's a pattern that we found up with Eleanor Peace Bailey. So if you didn't get the owl challenge and you need the pattern, let me know. We'll throw it in your basket. Also, most of you should have gotten the pumpkin and squirrel pattern. It's just a cute little applique. We turned it into a pillow. But you can do anything. You can put it on a back of a jacket. It's a pumpkin, a squirrel sitting on a pumpkin. If you didn't get one of those, let us know, and we'll put that in your basket also. I know, freebies, trying to clean up around here. This is a purchase pattern. I'm not sure why it's there. Let's see. What else do we have in there? Somebody has taken my freebie box and put all the empty plastic bags in it.
That wasn't me. I keep trying to take them out of there.
I just don't know what to say sometimes. Here, if you need one of these color things so that you can do your color magic, just let me know and I'll throw it in your basket.
June.
June. Okay.
It's the Reno challenge. It's the first week of June.
What would you say we should do with these? We have a ton of them. I think it should be a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. They're apparently elbow and knee patches, but they're ultra suede.
Oh.
What would you do? Yeah. Look at, she's the idea person here. What would you do with them?
Look at the nuts. Look at that
How many
face.
can I have? Okay. You know how I did that little folding
Ornament? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Kara's. I'll play with it.
Okay, she's gonna play with it. Because I thought it would be cute to do like a little embroidery on it or something. The color magic thing, you put it over your fabric so you know like what's dark, what's light, what's medium. So you can kind of see here on this one piece of fabric, you can see where the darks are and where the lights are and where the mediums are. I don't know. I just trust my own eye. I don't ever use that.
Okay. I was thinking first as a folding flower.
Yeah.
But what if that was cut in half? Let's say you had a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Okay. Couldn't we put them like overlap
Yeah.
and then have it like on a bag where they kind of like float, you know?
Yeah.
Like say they're cut, right? Have a whole row and just keep
Yeah.
sewing them together.
Yeah. Well, then
Yeah.
you would have a scallop. If you put them like
Right.
this, you'd have a scallop.
Right. Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
cool? Little
Yeah.
scallops everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even on the edge of something.
Uh-huh.
Like on the edge of a
shirt?
A jacket or shirt.
Yeah.
And I assume they're washable if they were.
Yeah, because
able
they're
to put
for
on-
elbow and knee patches. Wash or dry clean.
So you could put them in the end of the hole.
I mean,
No,
it's,
no, it's not you.
it's
It's
official.
not you.
Wash or dry
I'm
clean.
gonna start pinning them on her. Just keep talking.
Oh,
Victor.
Victor.
What's
He
Victor
said a
say?
bikini top to cover the nipple. Well, it covers more than the nipples.
Well, some of us need more than one. Maybe Victor could get away with it.
Okay.
You know, in Canada, hey.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's
funny.
see. What else do we have? Okay, well, we're gonna think about this. We're
Put
gonna
these in the
think of
challenge bags.
We're gonna think of some kind. We got so many things going in the challenge bag. Donna loves to do the Trash to Treasures challenge, so she brought us something from the coffee. Do they grind?
I think
they make the
Alpen.
Alpen, but they make
Sierra
the coffee.
they
do,
probably
they
roast it.
Oh, they
They're
roast it out
roasting it.
there. Yeah.
That's why the ones that fell on the floor
Were white.
green and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they haven't been roasted yet.
Oh, so she brought us some feed sacks. So we're trying to think of good projects for feed sacks.
They're burlap.
Burlap feed sacks. Okay, did anybody bid on this one? Kim, oh my gosh, I could tell you about the retreat, but then I might have to kill you. No, the retreat is, I don't have any of my paperwork here, so I'm going to give you a rough estimate. The retreat is May 5th through the 10th, I believe, and it is, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it's $995 if you're sharing a room, double occupancy, and $1,295 if you want a single room. And that includes your 5 meals for 3 meals a day, big meals, buffet style, kind of salad bar. The meals are good. It is cafeteria styles. It's not gourmet. You're not going to be fed filet mignon or anything like that. But it literally, the dining room and our work room is right overlooking Lake Tahoe. So it's pretty amazing. But I'll get the information and I'll let you guys know on Monday during
You're not in the film.
But I'm pretty sure it's May 5th through the 7th. Mary Lou, what are you doing with your burlap coffee bags? Let us know what you're doing with them. We actually sent somebody to go get us some more of them because apparently they are free, and we hate to turn down free. So we might have some new projects with this.
I bought it.
Carolyn.
Oh, okay, perfect. Doris bought it.
131.
131.
You had one of.
Yeah.
And first, Victor wanted it, but he said give it up, so Carolyn wants it.
Okay. Put it on the notes because it's already gone. Okay.
Did anybody want the
color thing? Yeah, we got a couple people that want the color thing.
I missed that.
Um,
The retreat's the 4th through the
Peggy
9th.
was first. The 4th through the 9th. It is? Retreat in June
Sounds
or
about
July
right.
possible. Sue, for you, I am going to do what we call a mini retreat here at the shop. So you let me know what dates work for you. We'll work with Phyllis and stay at Phyllis's house. And we'll do usually the mini retreats we keep to like 6 students. And then we do it here at the shop, and you come in on Thursday and you stay till Monday. So let me know, Sue. We'll work that out so that we can, because we don't have our main retreat. What we have booked up at the retreat center is May and October. All right, so I think that we are at
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. So that's all we have for today. We will talk to you guys on Monday for bingo. Make sure you have your bingo cards and your buttons to cover them up, or your coffee beans, or whatever you want to cover your stuff up so you can play multiple games with the same card.
Well, if you go get those bags, there'll be enough coffee beans in the bag because I had to sweep them up.
Wait, what did he say? Advent calendar as a steamer?
As a streamer with the burlap bag, I'm assuming.
Victor, you're going to have to explain. We have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, that's all we have for today. Thank you for taking the time out and joining us. We really appreciate it. Remember to tell all of your friends and family about how much fun you had, and get them to over to the dark side. All right, we will see you guys on Monday at 4 for Quilto. Have a good weekend. Go get some sewing done. Bye. Bye.